welcome, guy. Thank you.
In June 2024, Jin will go home, but let's examine it again. Why was ARMY so sad before the separation in 2024, especially with Jin? I remember how sick Jin was, who was always the target of the media and all of South Korea. Did anyone think about how Jin felt? It's also known that before the Busan concert started at the end of 2022, Jin had made a very grim decision to immediately register for military service, but with persuasion from members and all considerations, Jin finally gave up his intention at the beginning of 2022. What hurts the most is when Jin is always a target, and in every interview the question about military service comes up, Jin remains steadfast. Like on April 10, 2022, BTS had a brief meeting with key media in Las Vegas ahead of their concert. In fact, BTS wasn't informed about that press conference as their communications head didn't find it necessary to even warn them in advance. The topic was military service. BTS didn't know about the question, so no answer were prepared in advance, and while the members were standing there with no chairs. Jin became the main focus of the conference as he is the oldest member, and previously, key media always found the way to trap him over environment issue. However, Jin again and again handled the situation as professionally as he could. He said, "I talked a lot with the company and entrusted all military service-related tasks with the team." The same day, key media released numerous articles about it, and Jin's name and picture were in every headline. At that time, his hand hurt. It was bandaged, and he had just finished a surgery. And the reason why Jin was hit at the Busan concert was the fact that he covered up the news of his military service, just so that again he wouldn't be hit by a decline in shares and refusal of cooperation. He kept the news under wraps until finally everything exploded in November 2022 and Jin left. South Korea was still in a panic. The fact that all BTS members except Jin were unable to calm the news down. The media needed Jin's clarification, and Jin chose his own path and stance. So the media in South Korea, they can't blame Jin why at this time. The news, even news about Jin's privacy, is very tight. Jin is entitled to his own choice.
구독, 좋아요, 알림 설정. 야, so fun. Okay, bye bye.